Consider a 45-year-old celebrity who captured your heart as a tough-as-nails agent on NCIS, vanished for years, and then made a tearful comeback. Yes, we are talking about Ziva David's real name, Cote de Pablo. Before you see her, I promise, you should gather your Kleenex. It's more than just a comeback story. It's an emotional roller coaster from her amazing journey to her stunning 2025 return. You must stay with me to the very end, because Cote's life at 45 is filled with shocks that will leave you speechless and crying. Let's examine why she makes us all excited and want more. Let's start at the very beginning. Cote de Pablo was born Maria José de Pablo Fernández in Santiago, Chile, in 1979. Imagine learning a new language as a child while relocating to a different nation. When she was 10 years old, her mother obtained a job on television, so she moved to Miami. At the age of 15, she co-hosted a Latin discussion show called Control. She started acting at an early age, chatting with celebrities while still in school. After that, she made her stage debut at Carnegie Mellon University, where she was a standout in musical theater performances, including The Fantastics. By 2005, she was cast in NCIS as Ziva, a Mossad spy with a deadly aura and a golden heart. During her 8 seasons, we were treated to 189 episodes of humor, action, and the Tony-Ziva relationship with Michael Weatherly. We all wept when Ziva died in 2016, but she left in 2013 because she thought the scripts were no longer functioning. It was horrible to lose her. The first tissue moment was that. You need those Kleenex because this is the challenging part. Cote's choice to leave was as much a personal as a professional one. She has made references to burnout and leaving. A program that big requires guts. Ziva's off-screen death, which actually a bomb in Israel, shocked many. She had gone through a lot on the show, including an arc where she battled addiction, fell in love with Tony, and lost friends. Off-screen, Cote battled her personal problems. She has talked about how her grandmother's death from cancer influenced her faith. Imagine that loss as a young lady attempting to figure out her life's purpose. She also overcame a cervical cancer scare with yoga and checkups, exhibiting a quiet strength akin to Ziva's. Also, she has been living in secret in Los Angeles since 2015, when she ended her 15-year relationship with actor Diego Serrano. That's a lot to handle. Therefore, it heightens the emotional effect of her homecoming. After NCIS, Cote returned, slowly. Singing Gracias a la Vida with her cherished voice, she played a miner's wife in the 2015 Chilean rescue story The 33. She had appearances in the miniseries The Dovekeepers and the failed science fiction pilot Prototype. Following the release of her last film, Seneca, in 2019, she led a modest life, avoiding social media, doing yoga, and spending time with her mother in Chile and her siblings in the US. In 2019, we were taken aback by Ziva's survival. When we got to Gibbs' basement in the season 16 finale, we were crying. Her plot ended in season 17, when she returned to Paris to be with Tony and their baby Tali. Even though it was closure, we still missed her. And even at 45, she still gives us more. Take a deep breath because, in the greatest way possible, Cote at 45 is a tearjerker. In 2024, she and Michael Weatherly started filming NCIS, Tony and Ziva, a 10-episode Paramount Plus spin-off that would debut in 2025. For years, we've had the Tiva fantasy, in which they are avoiding danger, raising Tali and avoiding captivity in Europe. At MIPCOM in Cannes in October, Cote played a film featuring Ziva and Tony playing together, raising their kids, and staying out of trouble. With her long, dark hair, trim body, and glowing countenance, she looks to be in her 30s in pictures. She has said that this is for the individuals who never gave up on them. And it feels like a warm hug to hear her chuckle on their podcast Off-Duty with Weatherly. Seeing her again, and doing well after everything she's been through? It's tissue time, happy tears for a woman who has fought and won. Even though she ages naturally and gracefully, there are other aspects about her that move us. The story is about a Chilean girl who dominates Hollywood, goes on her own terms, and then returns stronger. She still shines in spite of loss, suffering, and health issues. At 45, she isn't finished yet. Rumors have it that, with her voice, she is also thinking about a future in music and theater. Although she has stated to Prevention that she is looking for a man who appreciates deep chats, she is now living alone and focusing on her family and this offspring. I'm back, and I've missed you too, she seems to be saying as she makes her private comeback. So grab the Kleenex before you see Cote de Pablo at 45. She is a fighter who has lived an amazing life and is more than just a famous person. Ziva has once again captivated our attention, from her death to her triumphant return. What follows? Her journey is still beautiful and evolving, so wait until the very end. Which Cote moment is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. Click subscribe and tell a friend who like NCIS about it for additional stories that will keep you coming back. Let's help her out together and see you next time.